Hello everyone, welcome back. This is video 2 out of our sponsored request list. This one also comes to us from our buddy Hinshao. This is Younha with Quasar. This is the second of 3 tracks that she added onto the final version or repackage or whatever you want to call it for Growth Theory. So yeah, if you missed it, we just did the music video reaction for Point Nemo. This one does not have a music video, but it does obviously have the lyric video that we're reacting to. Let me give a shout out to Elida. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right ever, but thank you so much for the lyric video. Now, people have told me sometimes that the lyric, the English translation lyrics aren't 100% accurate, but it's a lot closer than I'm gonna get because I don't know Korean. So it's what we've got, and we appreciate Elida for making the video. She or they made the video that we'll be doing next as well for the other track, but we'll get there when we get there. So for now, let's go check out Quasar. And since this isn't a music video, I did want to point out that Quasar was also the name of the boat that she's in both the Point Nemo and Sunfish videos. So, not sure how relevant that is, but I'm assuming it was not by accident. And we talked about this in the Sunfish video, but a quasar is like one of the brightest objects in space, because it's basically the center of a galaxy that's being powered by a supermassive black hole. So yeah, there you go. I think with all that out of the way, we can go check out this the song. This one has a little bit more of a swing vibe than a rock vibe, at least at the beginning. I love that she can switch up genres or at least styles so frequently. Love her vibrato too. This song feels like we're taking a journey on the ocean again. Now, when we get into this quick percussion, it's almost like folk music. Now, like a heavy guitar with the bridge here. Love her vocals. Okay, so that song was a lot of fun. So what I was saying earlier, it's not that she's changing up genres per se. It is in a way though, but she's changing up her style, at least within the same genre, if nothing else. And I love that she can like add in all of those different elements that she does into just one album. You know, a lot of artists do one or two things and they do those one or two things really well and they focus on those things. And that's what you get for the majority of an album, and you might get one or two experimental tracks. But Younha, at least from the two albums I've heard, being In Theory and Growth Theory, I'm not even sure you could say she has a definitive style. Like, I know her maybe specialty is that rock sound, but she has so many diverse sounds even on one album. You can't call any one thing her sound. You can attribute attributes, like the use of electric guitars and stuff like that, but stylistically she is such a chameleon on these albums, and it's really impressive. Okay, so we're gonna go back again and try and kind of look at the lyrics a little bit more, and by a little bit I mean like actually talk about them. But from my first glance, I couldn't tell you. I think this was about finding someone but them not being sure. And so like there were some lines about her saying like, go, make up your mind, I'm gonna trust you, like I trust that you're gonna find your way back to me, that kind of thing. But I don't know. Let's go back again. Now, normally I wouldn't do this, but because this is a sponsored request, and we only had one music video, I'm gonna give this the full kind of breakdown approach that I would for a music video. Same with the next one that'll be coming up that also only has a lyric video. So it's like this serendipitous type of thing. Where did you appear? How did you find me? One of those mysteries of life, but it's a great thing. Neighborhood shouting, I want to show off so badly. All right. Is this one of those like I want to scream my love from the rooftops? Or is this just I just want to show off who I'm with? Like, not necessarily being so forward as to, yell a confession, but so the lost puzzle, I think I found it. So finding that one person you think that can be the one that completes you and vice versa. She's happy. She feels so good. No matter what anyone says, she's the only one. So I'm not sure if this means, like, from the storytelling perspective, if other people might be telling this person that she's interested in that, oh, like, you should try your options here. Because she's saying she's the only one, which implies that maybe this other person isn't sure. That, maybe they got a roster and she's trying to be the only one. Or maybe the people are in that person's ear saying, like, she's actually not any good. Because then she's saying, like, you can trust me. So, not quite sure which version this is implying within the story of the song. But either way. All right, so it's about finding this missing piece of you. I love the way she pronounces Quasar, by the way. But so let's go Quasar. And now in the story music videos that we've seen, again, Quasar is the name of the boat. So uh, is she saying essentially like, let's go boat, like let's go on this journey? Or is she calling the person a Quasar? I'm not sure. But I'm ready. Make up mind. This being already in English is not a misinterpretation, but I'm wondering, is she trying to say like make up your mind, or essentially like I've made up my mind, or I need to make up my mind? Uh it seems like the word that's missing is your, like she's ready and she wants this person to make up their mind. That's what I'm going on, because then the next part is almost like telling them what, telling that person like, hey, make up your mind, but you can rely on us. You should go ahead with this. Whatever the waves, no matter what convection you run into, is convection the right word here? I mean, I guess it could be. It just doesn't feel like it fits. But I feel like this is essentially talking about like whatever waves, whatever troubles come, we can be together. More specifically, we can face it together. Okay, so it's about lighting up the black sky, the force of gravity. So again, quasars are, I don't think I'm explaining it quite well enough, but essentially, um, the supermassive black hole is what's generating that uh, huge light uh, source, if you will, because it's basically the black hole is compressing everything, so everything around it, like the light particles, are being ejected, and yeah, so I don't know if this is, well, and black holes referring to gravity here, but I'm not sure if lighting up the black sky is talking about, you know, kind of, is this something more along the lines of comparing themselves to that quasar, where it's such a bright and illuminating thing for everything that's around it, because of the hardship that is going on, the black hole that exists there? Or is this just talking about, I'm not sure. It could be something along the lines of like making the most of a bad situation. I mean, given that it's titled Quasar, I'm going to go with the first one, but I don't think I'm phrasing it well. But okay, it looks just like you, something young or cute. It's completely different from that. So I think she's getting at here that it's not just a young infatuation, that it's a mature love. Um, yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. Feel free to let me know your interpretations, or if she has actually come out and said specific things as well. We've come all the way back. If you don't know you, what about me and us? Okay, now this, I feel like may be a mistranslation, the very last line. Or if it's not, I have no clue what's going on here. Okay, since we've come all the way back, if you don't know you, what about me and us? Meaning, if you don't know yourself, then how can you really know what we are? Okay, I get that. I like it. So she's encouraging that person to explore themselves, much like she has done throughout the rest of this album. But the line I don't understand is let's trust him. Who is him? So either this is mistranslated here, or it's correct, and I have no clue who him is, unless she's talking about God. But Koreans, by like culture, are largely atheistic. I don't know about her specifically. Also, him isn't capitalized, which it would be if it were referring to a deity, unless it was just haphazardly written. So I don't know. Somebody let me know specifically about this line. Who is him, or is it not translated properly? This one is similar to was it the second or third track on the album when we hit this folksy part? Her vocals are especially beautiful during that, like the first three lines of the bridge there. So that you can see it at a glance. I know the innocence I've kept, maybe meaning like she hasn't been willing to, take that next step in the relationship. That's what I'm gonna assume here. But yeah, because you're the one who will pull the world. Now, we already talked about gravity, and gravity would be the force that we're referring to here. But is she saying, like, this person will be the one who changes the world, or moves the world, or just her world? I feel like it's probably specifically about her world. And then this is where I was getting that line that I talked about at the end of the first playthrough. Go, make up your mind. I'm going to trust you. So, like, maybe this person doesn't know themselves yet. Maybe they don't know what they want. And so she has trust in the bond that they have, but she does want that person to figure it out. So, like, go decide what you want. And it's almost like she's saying she's going to be here waiting, which is interesting because if that's the case, it almost defies the rest of the album where she's like not standing still. She's on this constant moving journey of growth. But each song was a different chapter, yes, but it also referenced different types of growth. You could consider deciding that she knows who she is now and having the emotional maturity to give someone else that space and being there waiting for their decision could be a type of growth, maybe. I guess that's a matter of perspective. I love the choice of percussion she uses in here too, because it's very infectious. It makes you want to move at least somewhat, and it does make you want to dance to an extent. I don't dance though. Like, there's like some High School Musical 2 stuff. I don't dance. But yeah, another really good song from her. I think I like Point Nemo better than Quasar of these two so far, so we will leave it up to the third one to see how the final ranking of these three additional songs for the album shakes out. But anyway, there we go. There was Quasar. Shout out to Henshaw again for that request. If you're not familiar, Patreons get guaranteed prioritized requests that get sent to the top of the queue every month. They also get access to the things that I can't put here on YouTube, and we have recently put some stuff over there. I don't know why I said we, like I'm the only one doing this, but whatever. So I've got some new stuff over there. I just had front row seats to the 50/50 concert, so I recorded every song that they did. If you want to see that, it's there. The Twice fan meet for their 9th anniversary is going to be there soon. The Twice Amazon Live concert is over there already. Probably going to do the Misamo concert. Also, got some survival shows that I'm planning to watch. So yeah, all of that is either there or going to be there soon. If you're not familiar with the Patreon, the link is in the description. Now, if you want to get to the top of the request queue, but you don't want to get any of those benefits from Patreon, there is a PayPal link down there as well, where you can sponsor a request and move up to the top of the list right under the Patreon supporters. And finally, if you want to check out the request queue and see what's there and what order everything is in, there is a link to that down there as well. So, thanks for checking this one out, and I will see you for the last one in just a little bit. Take care, everybody.